What's up YouTube? This is Rochelle and I am back with another budgeting video. This time I have nothing but time, so I am blowing the dust off of my Happy Planner that I used for 2019. This is my classic edition Happy Planner. The cover says, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." I love this planner. It's just that I'm more of a typer than a writer. But since we got nothing but time, how about we switch this out and put some 2020 sheets in there and show my budget for April 2020. So first, I'm just gonna do a time lapse, letting you guys see all the old bills and paperwork from last year. I'm gonna take all that out and make room for 2020. Okay, I'm back and I've removed everything from this binder. The only thing that I left, this is a lot of stuff here. I'll get rid of that. The only thing that I left in the binder are my month tabs, and that's because I want to see what's in this kit that I did buy before I toss it. I want to make sure it has something for the months, because you see how like January's budget is on the back of this? I don't really think that's gonna work because that's gonna be confusing. But let's see what I got. So first, let me scooch that out the way. So this is the purchase that I made. Let me adjust the camera some here. I got, that's gonna bug me, it can't be in the shot. I made an Amazon purchase for these two items here. The first is a 46-piece, sorry, I'm having camera issues. This is giving me lots of time to practice. Okay, so let's do one at a time. This is a 46-piece household extension pack in size classic from Happy Planner. And it's supposed to have items that are for household and budgeting. And I like the cover that's on the front. Home is the nicest word there is. I don't know what to expect and what will be in it, but we'll see, because there weren't very many clear pictures online. And then the 463-piece calendar extension, also from the Happy Planner in size classic. It's supposed to be a vertical hourly layout, which I'm not really interested in, but I knew I needed something as a backup in case this didn't work. So let's crack all this open and see what we have. I think I'm gonna crack this one open first, because this is the one that had the best reviews. And so I'm excited to see what it looks like. Okay. Siren going by. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I can get rid of all the extra. And I am left with, first of all, let's check out these tabs. Let's get it nice and neat. Chores, meal plans, budget, and projects. And this is gonna be especially helpful because if you guys are following and have watched any of my other videos, I am in the middle of doing house projects for our main home back in Baltimore while we are away in Hawaii. So I am excited about that. So in the chores section, first thing they have is this daily chore list, which is awesome. Stuff that I would roll my eyes at and do whenever I felt like it. Now I have plenty of time and I can do it. So I think this will be nice for this summer. This as we end spring and start summer, because we're gonna need something to fill the time. And of course I'll adjust this for us, but this is a really nice start. I like this layout. Then weekly chores, there's something for each room, which is awesome. And then monthly chores. So I'm really digging this first page. And I wish I could have seen this online, because I was really kind of skeptical at first. I didn't want to buy it because I couldn't find any clear pictures, but I'll do my best to take some clear photos and make a review to help somebody else. And I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to pick this up too. The only thing about this, I know you might be wondering why I even have a chore list. Well, since we're in the middle of this pandemic, our housekeeping services and cleaning services have been put on hold, and we are responsible for keeping our own apartments clean. So originally, before the pandemic, I had housekeeping twice a week included in our apartment cost, but now that's all on hold, which makes sense. I mean, everybody, you don't want a whole lot of people trekking in and out of your home and then trekking in and out of your neighbor's home. So I'm praying that everyone can stay healthy, stay safe, and somehow make ends meet. This because I know the housekeeping team, their hours have been cut drastically, and I hope they're able to find other work to hold them over until they can come back. But okay, that's the first page for chores. And yes, I am enjoying the break, y'all. Having somebody coming in here and helping me keep this place clean is amazing. Look at this. This is a daily chore sheet. This is awesome. You know what? I'll probably use this for E and let her check off the stuff that she does. Awesome. I really like these. So it should be quite a few of those. Oh, you know what? This is a weekly set. So it should be plenty in here for 6 weeks on each, 6 months rather on each side. Is that months? Wait. Okay, so this is the weekly. This is the 4 weeks. And then this is the weekly. So daily, weekly, monthly. Okay. All right, I see what they're doing here. It's cool. So it's quite a few of them. And that is the chore section. So I'll set that off to the side. We'll definitely be using that. Next up is meal plan. Meal plan. Let's see what the cover says. Some of the sweetest memories are made when gathered around the table. What a nice quote. Especially since we're enjoying eating all of our meals at home in the middle of this pandemic. So let's see what it has. First page, common kitchen substitutions. This is so cute. Especially because I'm always looking for things to use in the kitchen, like recipes, and I always have things that I have left over. Like I have a huge amount of butter left over right now and a huge amount of pineapples. And I'm like, what can I substitute? Oh, I have a lot of honey. See, if I was out of honey, I could use 1 1/4 cups of white sugar and 1 1/3 cups of water, or 1 cup of corn syrup as a substitute. I like this. This is cool. Like, we don't have broth right now. They're out of it in the stores, but we bought bouillon cubes. And we just mix it in boiling water. Awesome. What's next? What's next? This is something I really want to try to utilize. Weekly meal plans. When I was living in Baltimore, I really stuck to a huge menu plan. I was really good about taking pictures of all the items in my pantry and lining them up with meals, and using apps like Yumly, which will basically say, what items do you have on hand? Here's what you can make with those. And it even has the grocery list. So I really like this. Okay, so how many of these do they give you? This is a very thick section compared to the chores section, which is funny because chores definitely is longer, but it's okay. There's a front and back to each one. Snacks and quick bites, recipe and meal prep. I like this. So it's just a whole lot of them. And since I'm coming in at month 5, I should have plenty to last me for the rest of the year. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay. Let's see what is next. Next up is budget. This is a very short. It's very thin. Okay. Glad I bought a second set because I don't know about this already. Budget doesn't have anything except for a divider. And it has a month at a glance, which is awesome, but it's so weird because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I have 6 months. So we are in month 4, January, February, March, April. So I'm still going to be short 2 months at this point with this set. Okay, set that to the side. I love this, by the way, this monthly glance. I used to use it faithfully last year. Last but not least is the project section. It says home isn't a place, it's a feeling, and that is so true. Nothing on the back, and lots of space for writing. At the top are inspiration and resource, space for inspiration and resources, sketches and ideas, supplies on hand, supplies to purchase, cost, and details. So I will use this because I am saving right now. Actually, I'm starting next month, May 1st. We are saving for home repairs to start our kitchen renovation project. And we have our first walkthrough, virtual walkthrough with our renovation specialist. And she's a 1-person team. That way it's only 1 person walking in the house next month. So I'm excited. Actually, later this week. Okay, so that was the first kit. Let's see what we got in the second one now. Especially since that one kind of was underwhelming in the budget category. I mean, that's what we do. It's budget. Oh, I'm so glad I ordered 2 kits. Okay, so this one says, it always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. I recognize that quote right away. Okay, I like these tabs because they don't have months on them. So right away, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs that I can use and get rid of the other ones, or at least set them to the side, because them having the half of the month on the back was not going to work. See how this has a blank month? Perfect. So let's just do 1 month, since they're all pretty much going to be the same. So there's 1 month. That's how it'll look inside the planner. How about we go ahead and load it in? That way we can see. First thing, I can take out these. Well, at least for now, I can leave it, I guess. We're in April. See how that is gonna bug me. Okay, so I will put these in now. Let's just try it out. Never know. We might like it. We might like it. Maybe I could take the months out as they go by. So I'll try to take these out. I'll take them out. Okay, so this is how it's looking. This is how it would flip. There's my day-by-day calendar. Then it's broken down by week. I apologize for the glare. I have a new ring light coming in soon. Monday through Sunday. Okay, I like my weeks to start on Sunday, but I guess it's fine. So I don't really anticipate using this. This is an hourly breakdown. I would at the most use the priorities tab just so I know what things I need to get done for the day. And really with my goal of it being budget focused, I don't see it being that much of a thing where I would be like, oh yeah, let me write down every bill I need to pay on this page, especially if I've already written it on this page. So we'll see. But anyway, next will be just, I'm assuming 3 more of those to equal 1 month. Yep. And then what is on the back? Another one. Huh. Okay, so maybe I would jump to this section. Monthly goals, action steps toward my goals, important dates, and notes. This is nice. Back when I had somewhere to be, important dates. But it's okay. Okay, so I will take these out. Now that I know what it's gonna look like The only problem is that I won't be able to know what month I'm in, which is gonna feel weird. But that's kind of, it will match real life because I can't keep up with the dates anymore since we got so much going on. And I can always put them back. But I'm gonna time lapse this next part and fill this binder with both sets and see what we got. Okay, I am back and let's see how it's looking. So what I did is I put the budget tab in first, and I just put, like, you know, these 6 sheets here, and then I have the others here. So I guess I'll do a fill-in. And I also forgot to show you guys what else came in one of the packs. Stickers. I'll be using these. And look, they have the months on them. I can label my tabs. Ah, I'm set now, y'all. And I have my extras from my last kit from 2019 that I didn't use up. I don't know why I'm just figuring out that I can use the months. But you know what? That's why you watch a whole bunch of other YouTubers. Once you watch them, you just know. So I'm gonna time lapse and fill in my month of April budget. Okay guys, I filled in my monthly glance for April 2020 and the numbers pretty much all check out. Excuse my chicken scratch and Xing out. I'm not official like some of these other wonderful ladies I follow who have their whiteout on deck and their stickers. I do have a couple stickers and their different color ink. I'm gonna work on that. But for now, what's most important is that my numbers add up. So here's the estimated income we plan on getting, and we do plan on getting this amount in extra income totaling $13,423. And so this is how it breaks down. If you watched my previous April 2020 budget, it's all about the same. There's a couple of changes. Let's see if I can find what those changes were. Let's see, I added $20 to my Uber budget. I think initially I said I wouldn't add anything this month, but I said, hey, if I have that much money coming in, I can find $20 to allocate to that, because when things pick back up again and I'm ready to hit the road and have fun, I'm gonna want to Uber in case I can't walk with my daughter. Gas, $20, that's also different. So those are sinking funds that I keep on hand in cash. And let's see if there's anything else. Groceries, this was an interesting find. I thought I had allocated $200 per paycheck to come out, but no, I looked at my monthly budget and it's only $200. So I gotta look at that. And I'm sure that'll be different Also, something else I meant to include in a budget for the month but didn't was medical. I call it health. I don't call it medical because we don't really go to the doctor unless it's an emergency. But we do buy a lot of natural items like essential oils and herbs and just natural homeopathic type stuff. So I want to add to that, and I want to have a clothing budget for, especially for Eva, but also for my husband and I. I feel like that shouldn't have to come out of our blow money, which it has been up until this point, but I feel like making this much money, we can put aside at least $20. Let's see what else is different. My daughter usually gets $50, but now she'll get $40 since she has a subscription for a game she likes. She's paying her first little bill, y'all. Taxes, that's right. See, excuse that, sorry. My husband and I both have an Apple Card. We zero it out every month. So I updated the balance because we did make a purchase for Inside the Home. Video coming soon when it's delivered. And this you can't really see, but this is where all our money is going into. You see how it's like $1,000 here, a few hundred, less than 100. Yeah, this is where all our money goes to debt. So this is our snowball estimated payment, $92, $99, $50, and that's to 3 different credit cards. Mostly Discover though. We are really trying to put a dent in Discover. We don't like owing Discover 5 digits. It's just not cute, and we're over it. I'll probably beef up the savings, but at the very least I'll have that. And donate is the same thing as cash envelopes. That'll be another sinking fund that I keep. And then oh, this is new. I'm gonna have electronic sinking funds. And I didn't add them to the initial budget, but I will definitely work them in somehow if we get any extra money this month. So anyway, when I added all of that up, it came to $13,423, and my expenses came to $1 more than that, which means that I'm negative $1. So I will make sure that I just add an extra $1 to our bank account. I, as you can see, put the months on the tabs. Check me out, check me out. I messed that one up a little bit, but still it's for the most part okay. And if you turn to April, I filled in the month. I've listed my focuses for this month, which is to pay off half of Discover. Let's see if I can, okay, yeah, zoomed in. Let me just get it closer. Okay, so I want to pay off at least half of Discover, pay off, I call it LASIK, but it's really care credit, but that's the procedure I had done 2 years ago, actually almost 3 in June, it'll be 3 years. And I want to pay it off completely. I actually am surprising my husband with that as a gift because I actually paid it off a lot sooner than we thought we would because he's been bringing in some extra money. And if we usually have just enough money in our account. We have a separate account that pays our mortgage and car payment. And that's because we have extra money sitting there now because we paid off our home equity loan, our HELOC. And so when we did that, we kept the same amount coming out and going into that account every 2 weeks. And so now I'm gonna have money to make an extra car payment. So I will give updates on all of those totals after payday. And any extra money I find, even if it's $1, I just throw it toward my Capital One because I don't use it, but I wanna also just put something on it every month just to decrease the interest charges. So I think that's it for the month. Only thing I did was add stickers and payday. I guess I'll fill in the bills that are due for those days. I don't know, I feel like that's double work though, because I already wrote it in the monthly glance. Well, that's it for this video. It was a pretty long one, but this is how I plan on using my weekly planner again. Back to the basics to keep me motivated and keep me excited about paying off debt. Well, that's it for me, guys. I thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, welcome to all of my new subscribers, and hey to my OGs and day ones. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, love, and budgets.